أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh ya Ahlul Quran. I hope and pray that Allah in the best state of health and iman. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Yes, so today inshallah let's learn the fourth page of Surah Al-Kahf. Okay, from the 15 line Mus'haf, that is from ayah number 23 to ayah number 29 inshallah. Let's begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا ولا تقولن ولا لام to حركة تقولن. Okay, stretch this قو and the قاف should not sound like a خا or a كاف. Okay, تقولن نون مشدد to كان غنة لشيء. Actually this alif, if you see in another mushaf, in few mushaf you can see it will have a zero sign, that is a round sign, that means it will be cancelled. Okay, you will not read it. Here how you will understand in this mushaf is, if there is no sign then there is no sound, and also you can see there is sakin, two sakin alif when it is in a state of mad, that is like a sakin, right? There are two sakins, so one will be cancelled. You will recite shay, not a shy. Fine. Li shay in. Okay, and the sound should be I. Li shay in idhar, no extra gunna. Inni noon mushaddad, again two count gunna with due to this tashdid and two haraka stretching. You will also have to stretch here for two count, not just a gunna but also stretching. Inni فاعل ذلك غدا. فا to حركة عين clear. فاعي not فاي. فاعل تنوين followed by ذال إخفاء with the two count غنة. Okay, and the ذال with no buzzing sound, stretch it for two حركة. فاعل ذلك غدا, not غدا, and also don't convert that غين into ga, not gada, it is a غا. غدا, little heaviness because it is huruf musta'aliya. ذلك غدا. Again this mad al-iwad where tanween of fathatan will convert into or substituted into alif maddiya. Two haraka stretching. Repeat with me. ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا. إلا يشاء الله واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي ليقرب من هذا رشدا. Okay, there are two mad in this part of an ayah. Okay, where one is mad al jaiz munfasil and another is mad al wajib muttasil, but both are the mad due to hamza. You can see here after alif mad there is hamza, but in a separate word, and here in this word alif mad is followed by hamza in a same word. Okay, the stretching will be four haraka, four count for both of it. I mean for mad al jaiz munfasil and mad al wajib muttasil. This is wajib and this is jaiz. Okay. إلا أن يشاء الله. أن do idgham with the two haraka غنة أن in this way. Okay, and stretch it for four haraka. And lam al will be heavier because this hamza has fatha. While stopping, don't forget to pronounce this ha, because most of us sometimes what we do is while reciting and while doing waqf at the ha sakina, then we usually don't pronounce it. That is the wrong thing. We have to pronounce it. It is a part of a word. So pronounce that clearly. إلا أن يشاء الله. Okay, that sound should be there. واذكر ربك إذا نسيت. واذكر. Wow connected to ذال. with no buzzing sound, not was. واذكر ra sakin heavier. Actually we're not going to read the surah sakin, as that is going to merge completely with this surah, because this is idgham al mutamassilain or idgham al mislain, where ra sakin will be merged with another ra. We'll pronounce it heavier due to fatha, and pronounce it for a double time. That means doubling it means with tashdeed, not like wadhkur rabbaka. No, that's wrong. Wadhkur rabbaka, kur rabbaka. Okay, wadhkur rabbaka إذا not a za. Okay, no sifat of safir in this word, no buzzing sound. إذا نسيت, stretch this يا مدية حركة نسيت وقل, not كل, the meaning will change if you say قل وقل عسى. Here is mother جائز منفصل ألف صغيرة or ألف مقصورة, which is mother lastly, is followed by hamza in a separate word. Stretch it for 4 haraka. Ain must be clear. عسى أن يهديني. I again idgham with 2 count gunna. Don't say ayya. It is أن يهديني. Yah with a blunt sound, lot of hams. The air will be, I mean the you should exhale there. أن يهديني. Yeah, don't put a lot of pressure on her, and also don't do qalqala. There many, most of you do this like yahdiyani. No, that's wrong. Ay yahdiyani, yahdiyani. The air should flow there. Okay. Ay yahdiyani. Don't stretch this dal, ya and noon. Don't stretch it like ay yahdiyani or ay yahdiyani. That's wrong. Ay yahdiyani rabbi. Ra heavier, Rabbi to count, okay? Not Rabbi, it is Rabbi. That stretching matters because the meaning will change if you don't stretch. Rabbi li aqraba, qalqala, Ra heavy. Li aqraba min hadha rashada, not min, just is hard. Touch its makhraj, no extra gunna. Min هذا. Zal again here, no buzzing sound. هذا rashada, ra heavier, then will become da due to madal ibad. Repeat with me. Here you can stop inshallah, but from here to here there is no stopping sign, so we can stop anywhere. And if you stop with the if you stop anywhere, you should just go back 2 to 3 words and recite, okay? But I will recite without any waqf rulings inshallah for a practice. Repeat with me. إلا أن يشاء الله. And yeah, I just forgot to mention here, when you stop at this point, this ha will acquire temporary sukoon, and you can apply the mud of temporary sukoon, madal arid li sukoon, where you can stretch this lam al jalala with standing fatha and stop here like for 2 haraka or 4 haraka or 6 haraka. Okay, we will stretch it for 4 count inshallah. Repeat with me. إلا أن يشاء الله. I'll get little closer to mic because you have to pronounce that ha properly, okay? I'm gonna recite that again. إلا أن يشاء الله. واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي ليقرب من هذا رشدا. ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا 9. ولبثوا not su, no صفات الصفير here, that is for seen. The word sinina here, the seen has that safir sifat, the quality which will give it a whistling sound, but this isa has no whistling sound. But if you make any whistling sound, then you're going to remove this isa and replace it with the seen, right? And that is the changing something in the Quran which is prohibited. So it is lahne jali that changes its meaning or makes it meaningless. Walabisu fi that should be for 2 haraka. Kahfihim, don't do qalqal on hand, say kah, no. Kah, exhale, hams. Kahfihim, mim sakin followed by sa, no extra gunna, idhar shafawi. Kahfihim thalatha. Yeah, this thing I just wanted to mention, when you say thalatha, I have seen sisters reciting the sa, but not making any sound like tha. See, this is wrong. There is no whistling sound in the letter tha, but that doesn't mean there is no sound at all. Like if you say thalatha, something is missing there, right? That the sound of the tha is not clear. When you pronounce the tha, you can feel that a lot of air comes out from your mouth. That will make a kind of sound which a tha should actually have, like tha. See, tha. And if you think it is a whistling sound, no, it is not a whistling sound. See, the whistling sound will be like sa, sa, tha, sa, tha. There is a difference, right? Keep this difference. Just don't recite this as tha as thalatha, thalatha. See, there is no sound at all. Make it very clear. Thalatha, thalatha. You should feel, even while pronouncing, you must feel that there is a lot of air coming out. That is hams is done, and also with the sound of tha, we should the one who is hearing must be. I mean, they should be clear that you're pronouncing the letter sa. Okay, see, sa sa, not a sa with a whistling sound, but sa sa sa. Okay, a lot of hams. كهفهم ثلاثمائة سنين مئة. This alif is cancelled. مئة. تنوين followed by sin do إخفاء to حركة غنة by hiding its sound. مئة سنين. سنين. C is only one count. That ni is to حركة with يا مدية. سنين وازدادوا. Wow connected to za. وازدادوا. Da do you can see due to حركة. وازدادوا تسعة. عين clear. Don't say تسعة. It is تسعة. Okay. مد العوض ruling there. Stretch it for two حركة. Repeat with me. ولبثوا في كهفهم ثلاثمائة سنين وازدادوا تسعة. I'm reciting the ayah with, I'm cutting it short because for your practice, okay? But inshallah, when you recite, if you stop anywhere where there is no stopping sign, go 2 to 3 words behind and then recite. Next ayah. قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم من دونه من ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا. Okay. قل الله. Lam, this lam you can see has kasra. Therefore, lam al jalala will be light. قل الله. Qaf clear. قل الله أعلم, not عالم, because when there is hamza with fatha followed by ain sakina, I have seen sisters reciting ain, not hamza, like عالم. No, it is a hamza with fatha, then ain. أعلم, and also don't give a jerk there like أعلم. No, it is a letter of tawasud. That means it should have a little timing. أعلم. أعلم. Just like how much time you take to pronounce lam with sakina. Do you recite alhamdu? No. Alhamdu. That's like even the ain will be a'lamu. Okay, not a'lamu. قل الله أعلم بما to haraka alif madiyya بما لبثوا. Again the letter sa here, no whistling sound. لبثوا to count, and also you can see the jim here. Waqfat jaiz, that means you can stop. But you stop at this point, labithu, then continue from here. Lahu, hu, madal sila sughra to count. Ghaibu, not gaibu or not ghaibu. Ghain is heavy, little heavier. Ghaibu. Pronounce yalin quickly and also with the I sound, not a. Lahu ghaibus samawati. Bus, connect this bar to sin. Ghaibus samawati, mim and waw to count. Wal ard. Here the ta, waqf al mutlaq, you will stop. You have to remember two things, that is raw sakin and dod are heavy here, and also when you pronounce dod with sakina, don't do qalqala, that will convert into dal. Don't recite wal ard, no, that will be dal sound. It should be wal ard. Ard. Okay, continuate sound. It has a special quality called a rikhava. Rikhava means the continuation of its sound a little bit, not much, when it has sakin on it. Wal ard. Ardu. Okay, not wal arda. No. Fine, that will become dal if you do so. Ra sakin and dad is having not hamza. Don't say ordu. O is wrong. Wal ardu. Stop here with sakin because it has waqf al mutlaq there. Then you can continue from the next part. أبصر به وأسمع. ba with qalqala, صاد heavier, not أبصر, it is a C. Ra sakin is light. أبصر به مدل سلا صغرى, standing kasra, stretch it for two count. به وأسمع. Was, see this is seen, okay, and not I mean it will be light, but same makhraj is the seen and the sod has same makhraj. The seen and the sod of the word abusir has same makhraj. The difference is this is a light letter seen and sod is a heavy letter abusir. And also to make it heavy, don't recite it like wow, I mean abusir swir, no, abusir bihi wa asmi', not mi', don't do that jerk sound here, okay, asmi' properly. You have to do if you have to recite a ain with a little more time than the qalqala letters, okay, because those qalqala letters and all has a property called shadda where we recite it very fastly with when they're in sakin state. This a little more time will be given to pronounce ain wa asmi', okay. ما لهم من دونه ما لهم meme sakin followed by meme. Now you will do gunna for two count. Noon sakin followed by dal, again gunna with ikhfa. Okay, here there is idgham shifawi. Here it is ikhfa shifawi. ما لهم من دونه. He two count. Madal sila sughra. من ولي. Here you will do it wrong for two count like mu wali. Here you can see there is a za sign, right? It means you can stop. In other mushaf, if you see there will be a qaf lam ya sign, that means better you will stop. Waqf al-ula. So if you stop here, then you have to be careful that you don't stretch this lam by converting this ya into mad, and don't recite it like mu wali. No, it will be with a nabar. Rise the accent, pronounce that ya properly with the wasatul lisan and tashdid. Tashdid means putting stress, right? Because there are two yas over there, double yas. That tashdid has a sifat of, I mean, what we say, hardness. Okay, you have to put the stress there. Wali, wali, wali. Okay, not wali. I hope you understood. Okay, but if you don't want to stop here and continue, then you will do it wrong. How to do that? Wali wala. Okay, wala yushriku. ولا تحرك لام ولا يشرك را كسر is light في to count حكمه have very sharp kaf with little hams, very little, okay, because the hams in kaf and ta, especially when it has sakin, and if you don't do that it will sound like hukmihi huk. No, that's wrong. Little hams. The hams means the continuation of the breath. That will sound much better. Hukmihi, not huk. That is wrong. Hukmihi, hukmihi, and this ha is sharp, okay, with the middle part of your throat, pushing your epiglottis little backward. Hukmihi ahada. This ha, see there is this ha is also here in the word abusir bihi, and also here it is lahu, okay, but the next letter is not hamza here in the lahu ghaibu samawati and also in abusir bihi wa asmi'. The next letter is not hamza, therefore it is stretched only for two kan. But here again you can see after the standing kasra, or what we say is ya saghira, or the main terminology of this ha is wamir is madal sila sughra, but that is followed by hamza, so that will become madal sila kubra. Now stretching it for four count, again mad due to hamza. All the mad due to hamza is for four count. Fi hukmihi ahada. Make sure in this word you can see there is a ha which is pronounced from the last part of the throat, and these two has in the word hukmihi and ahada, the ha from the middle part of the throat with a sharp sound. You have to keep a difference in their pronunciation. Don't mix them up, okay? Hukmihi, ha is sharp. He, it is blunt. Ahada, again ha is sharp. The for two can't do to madal iwad, inshallah. Repeat with me. قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم من دونه من ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا. واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا. Okay. واتل ما أوحي. واتل ta with hams, ta and kaf, a letter of hams. When they are in sakin state, you have to be more careful because if you don't do hams, they will sound like this. Watlu. And if it is ka, in the previous word, what was the word we learned? Hukmi. See? Hukmi. No, the kaf isn't clear. Even here, watlu. No, you have to do hams. A little breath should be coming out while you recite ta and kaf with sakin. Watslu, watslu, not much like watslu, no, watslu, watslu, okay. Watslu ma uhiya. Ma, again you can see alif mat followed by hamza in a separate word. Madul jaiz munfasil. Stretch it for 4 haraka. Mad due to hamza. Uhiya, 2 haraka. Uhiya. Ha very sharp. Uhiya ilayka. Not ilayka, ilay. I sound yalin. Ilayka min kitabi rabbik. Min, just like how you say mink. That way you will have to do ikhfa here. Min kitabi. Ikhfa with 2 count غنة. Min kitabi rabbik. Ra heavier. Again you can see kaf. When you apply sakin here due to waqf, you will do hams here. Don't recite rabbik. See, if I recite rabbik, kaf is completely not audible, right? If you pronounce it with hams, then it will be rabbik. Okay, that hams, that is the continuation of the breath, is required in kaf and ta when they are in sakin state. Rabbik, ra is heavy while stopping at waqf al mutalaq here, recited clearly. Kitabi rabbik. لا مبدل لكلماته. لا to count مبدل. All the letters here are just with the harakat, fatha, dhamma, kasra. This dal has tajdeed, so put a little pressure on it. Don't stretch any of the letters. لا مبدل لكلماته. لكلمة to count, and this standing kasra will convert into sakin while stopping. There is qif here, that means to stop, and also jim, that means waqf al jais, permissible stopping. Stop there like likalimatih. That ha sound must be clear. Okay, it has its own meaning. You just cannot not recite it. Fine, you have to recite it compulsory. Likalimatih. Okay, don't miss that. لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد. إخفاء here, okay. ولن in this way, 2 count غنة. تجد, 1 count. ولن تجد من دونه, again إخفاء. من دونه, ha for 2 count. ملتحدا, this ha will be sharp. The ha here will be blunt, دونه, but this one will be sharp. Multahada, then will become da while stopping due to madul iwad ruling. Repeat with me. واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا. واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا. واصبر نفسك. Was, not was. It is heavy letter. If you say was, then that is seen, not sod. Pronounce it heavier. Wasbir. Rasakin is light due to kasra before it. Wasbir. Don't make wow heavy like wasbir. No. Wawa. Wasbir nafsaka easy word, just one count. But this fa with sakina, nafsaka ma'alladhina. Ain should be clear. Don't just, pronounce that like Hamza. And also, you have to not just delete that ain, because many students do this. Ma'alladhina. No, wrong. Ma'alladhina. Okay, don't miss to pronounce it. Ma'alladhina, not the zina. No buzzing sound. Ma'alladhina. يدعون dal qalqala ayn again, make it clear. I think in this ayah there are many ayns, okay. I had said this to the previous Urdu batch student that make sure you recite ayn properly in this ayah. يدعون, okay. ربهم ra heavier, meme sakin followed by ba. Now you will do gunna with two count. Two count gunna, which we called as ikhfa shafawi. Okay, ربهم بالغداة, not the gha, it is the gha, heavy letter. بالغداة, wow is cancelled here. It has no sign, then there is no sound. بالغداة والعشي عين clear والعشي. Don't stretch this, because when kasra is followed by ya, tashdeed, or any haraka on the ya, there is a chance that while reciting we just change that into ya sakina and make it sound like mud and recite wal ashi. No, it's wrong. Wal ashi, she. If I write that in English, then that will be like shi is for she, okay, and then ya will be like double, okay. 1 second. It will be ya, ya, and I, like this. She, okay. Wal-ashi. If you want to stop here, then just delete this I here, okay. It will be wal-ashi, she. But you cannot just convert this ya into ya madhya and say wal-ashi. No stretching. Fine. بالغداة والعشي يريدون يا مديان ومديا to حركة here. يريدون وجهه, وجه with قلقلة. And while I was reciting, I had stopped here due to the break in my breath, right? Then you will have to recite both the ha's like وجه, ha, h-u-h, ha, or h-a-h, okay. And dream with the qalqala, wajh. But better to continue, and also you, if you stop here due to any reason, you have to go back, as there is no stopping sign. وجهه ولا تعد. While continuing, it will be for two haraka. بدل سلا صغرى وجهه ولا, to count لا تعد. عين again with sakina تعد. Don't do jerk there like تعد. No, تعد. عيناك, عين, not I, it's not Hamza, I and Yalin. عيناك, na to haraka. عيناك عنهم, again عين, عنهم. Both the letters nun sakina and mim sakina with izhar, no extra غنة. ولا تعد عيناك عنهم. See, too many عينs here, right? Pronounce them clearly. تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا. تريد را كسرة light يا مدية stretch it to for two count. تريد زينة. Again you can see يا مدية, but this is za here. Can you see this is the za with the buzzing sound? If you pronounce this zal which is here with that za sound, then you're converting this zal into this za. Complete change in a word, right? Don't change it. This is ma'alladhina, zina, and this is turidu zina. This has that buzzing sound, that is sifat of safir, the whistling sound. Turidu zinatal, ta connected to lam, zinatal hayati, ha very sharp, hayati dunya, connected to this dal, hayati dunya, noon sakin idhar mutlaq. We don't do extra gunna there. Dunya. While stopping at this waqf al jais, pronounce ya for two haraka with this alif maddiya, okay? تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا ولا تطع. The light to heavy. تطع. But don't make to sound like twee with the vowel sound. No. تطع. Okay? And ayn clear without any jerk. ولا تطع من أغفلنا. Man, no extra غنة. أغغين. Don't put a jerk there like أغفل. No. رخابة. أغفلنا. Na, two count. qalbahu. Qalba. See, we had learned in our previous ayah there is a word kalba also, right? Kalbun, that means dog, but here it is about the heart. Qalba, okay? Qalbahu. Qaf should be clear. Who again? High dhamir. Madal sila sughra, two count. Qalbahu. Ain. An dhikrina, not hamza, ain, okay? Noon sakin followed by dal. Ikhfa, two count gunna, hiding it. An dhikrina. Z, no buzzing sound. Just like the letter sa, I said no whistling sound. This zal also has no whistle like a za. Okay, in the word turidu zinata, we have to defer it. But that doesn't mean za has no sound at all. Don't recite it. Dhikrina, we. See, no sound. It will have a little vibration, which will not sound like a za, no buzzing, but there is a sound of zal. Okay, like dhikrina, dhikrina. Okay, not dhikrina, dhikrina. See, no sound at all. Dhikrina, okay. Dhikrina, kaf again, same letter with the hums. Dhikrina, ra kasra light. Wattaba'a, watta, connect wow to ta. Ain clear, wattaba'a. Hawahu, wow to haraka. There are two has with a blunt sound here. Hawahu, wakana, kana, kaf to haraka, not noon, okay. Wakana, noon only one count. Wakana amruhu, mim sakin followed by ra. There is no extra gunna again, just amru. Amruhu, madal sila sughra, two haraka stretching. Hu, furuta, fu, light, ra heavy, ta heavy. Furuta, not ru, heavy because it has dhamma. And letter ta is a heavy letter. Furuta, okay. Repeat with me. I will just cut short these ayahs while reciting, okay, without applying any waqf rules. واصبر نفسك مع الذين. Not applying waqf rules means if I stop here, it should be like مع الذين, or if I stop here, يدعون, okay? I'm just cutting it short for the practice, but when you stop, you have to apply those waqf rulings. Fine. واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا. Last ayah of today's lesson. وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا. Okay. وقل الحق من ربكم وقل القاف heavy and also with no kha sound, okay. وقل الحق very sharp and also qaf again, don't sound it like حق, no, حق من ربكم, nun sakin when followed by ra, you will just cancel it. Actually, we're not cancelling, we are merging it completely in a way that noon will completely merge with the ra and there will be no noon at all. Pronouncing ra for two times with tashdeed. Mir rabbikum, ra heavier. Mir rabbikum, there is a qif sign, stop here. Rabbikum. Faman sha'a, ikhfa. فمن شاء 2 count غنة and مد الواجب متصل مد due to همزة 4 count stretching. فليؤمن فليؤمن, this is not wow, it is hamza. You can see a small hamza above wow with sakina pronounced with jerk. فليؤمن, okay. Noon sakin followed by wow idgham ميو in this way 2 حركة غنة. فليؤمن ومن شاء, same words again. ومن نون ساكن followed by شين دو إخفاء with 2 كان غنة. شاء مد الواجب متصل مد due to همزة for 4 حركة. فليكفر كاف with حمز. يكفر را ساكن heavy due to ضمة before it. Actually in a mushaf which you will recite tomorrow inshallah, in that mushaf there is Jim sign here, okay. Jim means waqf al jaiz, so we can stop here, fine. That is why I stopped while reciting, because tomorrow when you see the mushaf and recite in the Zoom meeting looking at the screen, then you will find Jim, so you can stop. That's why I had stopped. But if you want to continue, then you can continue as well. Well, because Jim actually means permissible stop, and the another meaning of it is permissible to stop but better to continue. It has two meanings. That is why instead of Jim in few mushaf at this place you can see lam alif. That means better not to stop, as Jim also gives somewhat same meaning, okay. But if you stop, there is no need to continue from back. وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ را ساكن heavy. إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا نون مشدد 2 count غنة, and also there is alif madya followed by hamza, so you will have to stretch it for 4 count due to mad al jaiz munfasil, that is mad due to hamza. Inna 4 count, okay. Inna أعتدنا Ain clear, not hamza. First it is hamza, then it is ain, okay. Don't recite atadna. Hamza first, then ain. أعتدنا dal qalqala. أعتدنا للظالمين. Dha heavy with no buzzing sound, just like dal heavier, okay. Dal and dha has same makhraj. The difference is dha is heavy, dal is light. للظالمين, meena 2 count. Naran, ra heavier with fathatan, and don't stop here. Pronounce it with izhar. Tanween will be pronounced with izhar. Naran. Ahata, ha sharp, ta heavy. Ahata bihim. Suradiquha. Sura, ra heavier 2 count stretching. Suradiqu ha, okay. Ha for 2 haraka, and you can stop here. You can see ta, that is waqf al mutlaq. سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا. وإن إدغام 2 count. يستغيثوا غين not غي, okay. غي 2 count, you can see. غيثوا 2 حركة. وإن يستغيثوا no whistling sound. يغاثوا again غا, make it heavier. يغاثوا not su, su with hams. يغاث بماء كالمهل. ما 4 count. Why? There is hamza, right? بماء, this will be just like English word ink, ink with 2 count ghanna ikhfa, okay. بماء كالمهل. كالمهل ha with proper hams. Don't make it sound like muhli. No jerk, no qalqala. كالمهل يشوي الوجوه. يش will, wow connected to lam. Don't recite ya madya due to iltaqa sakinain. يشوي الوجوه. Here we are applying madul arid lisukun, mad due to temporary sukun. While stopping, fatha will convert to sakin, and there is huruf al maddiya which we can stretch either for 2 count or 4 count or 6 count. Just stop it with 4 count here, okay. And ha should be clearly audible, not yashwil wujuh, no. Yashwil wujuh, ha should be clearly audible, inshallah. Pronounce it clearly. Bi'sa sharab. Bi'sa, hamza with a jerk. Bi'sa, okay. You can see hamza has sakin here. Bi'sash, connect the sin to sheen. Bi'sa sharab, ra heavy, and again same ruling is applied. When we apply sakin to this ba during waqf, ba will be pronounced with qalqala, and there is alif maddiya due to which we can apply madul arid li sukun, stretching this for 2, 4 or 6 count, but we will keep it 4. Bi'sa sharab وساءت مرتفقا. Again, مد الواجب متصل, stretch it for 4 حركة, and تا with the hams, not at but a little hams. وساءت مرتفقا, را ساكن heavy, and the qan will become قا with 2 حركة. مرتفقا. Repeat with me. وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر. إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا. Let's end the meeting, okay? سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خيرا.